Hello, my name is Gregtech82 and welcome back to my Gregtech New Horizons series. I'm actually just growing some crops here. I'm trying to get blaze reed, I think it's called, because I'm almost out of blaze. So I figured why not kind of just work on that as I'm doing other things. I like to be doing kind of multiple projects at once. Because sometimes there is some waiting involved, so I don't want to just be sitting here, for example, waiting for titanium to cook up. So I like to do other things as well. Anyway, let's take a look at my lead line box, and here we go. We got the decayed radium 226. I don't think that is radioactive. I'm assuming it's not because yeah. The tooltip doesn't say it. It did say it for the other one, but it doesn't say it for this. So let's go ahead and take a look. So we got that, we got that. Now I need to make a radon cell, and this, I think you just do, yeah, electrolyze it. It does take 90 seconds at HV. Do I have a... Oh, I do. For a second, I couldn't remember if I had a HV one. I guess we'll put it in there. Let that run. 45 seconds. Not too terrible. 1,000 EU per tick, not too bad. Alright, so yeah, I'm just getting titanium going because I'm going to need it coming up here for AE interfaces and stuff. Alright, so that's going to get that, the radon cell, and then Quantum needs the Eye of Ender, and I don't think I can do 4 of them actually because I am... Yep, I only have 2, dang it. So I'm going to have to go to the Nether and farm up some blaze rods here, which is such a pain because the infernal mobs. Alright, so let me come back when I have the radon. Radon or radium? Radon? Yeah, radon. This is radium, turns into radon. So let me come back when that's done and when I get the blaze powder. Alright, I got my ender eyes, so let's go ahead and pull this radon out. Guess I could go ahead and get that going as well. Oh wait, no, that needs to go in. That's right. The hydrogen needs to go in the actual machine, I think. Didn't I set that to push? Oh, I had it. I thought I had set to push. Oh well. Alright. So that'll just kind of get the tungsten. Anyway, so we got our radon. Let's go ahead and grab the cells. So there we go. We got that. And unfortunately, I have like a random amount left. I think we're just gonna break that and then I'll throw it in my AE system. Although this does change the color sometimes. This molten epoxide changed color from like a brown to white. Anyway, there is that. I will take those. Next we need 4 quantumized, so I think they use yeah, 250 millibuckets of radon per ender eye. Yeah, I'm gonna need to... Actually, I have one downstairs I can borrow. This one doesn't have anything in it. Actually, can we just use the large chemical reactor? I'm not seeing that. Assumed you probably could have... Oh, it's a chemical bath, not a chemical reactor. Of course. Change plan. Alright, so chemical bath. What tier do I need to make? HV. Alright, so let me craft that up. I don't think the chemical bath is too bad. Yeah, it does have a pump in it though, which is a bit of a pain. But I got auto crafting. Alright, we'll be back. Alright, there is the chemical bath. Go ahead and make that. I guess we'll just kind of put it right here, I guess. Didn't shift click that, did I? And there we go. So we should be able to do the tank. Put that in. And make our quantumize here. It is 24 seconds, not too bad. Although I am running my blast furnace here. I'm curious kind of like what the power situation is. Alright, that's almost done. I don't need to be running it quite this much power, but might as well. Alright, and there is my first quantumi. Feels pretty good. Titanium. I always pick titanium instead of the stainless steel. Stainless steel is so easy to make now. Alright, so we'll let that kind of finish up there. And now the next thing I want to do is craft up these epoxide sheets. I'm pretty sure I put them in my... Yeah, I put them in here. So these need 8 gold foil. Holy cow, so it's 1 sheet, 2 gold. That is quite a lot of gold. But why don't we just go ahead and make sure that's the right circuit first. Alright, so here is like where I'm starting to like... If I'm running 2 machines, like... I'm curious if it's competing for that. Alright, but there is those. And quantumi complete. In this case, I'm going to take these plastic circuit boards, I think. Although... Do I need them anymore? If I'm doing... I should probably take these, but I was thinking if I'm doing these nanoprocessors, these actually don't even use those anymore. Yeah. So, you know what, I'm probably going to take the titanium there. I don't know how much more I'm going to need. I can still make them, it's a slow process. Alright. There's that. And then there's the emitter and the sensor. Which one is the circuit assembly machine? That one needs the emitter, and I may... No, I'll probably wait on the sensor to make that until I can get the better circuits, I think. If I don't need that right now. Yeah, I might not need that right this second. But there is my gold foil. Now, I went ahead and got the iron chloride, and it was actually way easier than I had anticipated. Originally, I set up all this because I thought, you know, using sulfur and all that stuff would be easier. But now that I'm like looking at it, where am I? I didn't even check if that could go in that chemical reactor, but apparently it can. The iron chloride was... I could do it in the large blast furnace, and it was literally just iron and hydrochloric acid. Like, that is so easy. I could even throw it in... It doesn't even require a circuit or anything. I could just throw it in my large chemical reactor, and boom, I had iron chloride. Obviously, this uses water and a byproduct that I'm producing, whereas the iron, like, I have to go mine the iron, so it does have a little bit of a trade-off, but thinking if I can get rid of like all that, it may actually be kind of worth it. So yeah, I don't know. I'll have to decide what I want to do with this. I'll probably use this up and then kind of decide from there. All right, so I got that. I just want, oh wait, this is electrum foil. All right, so that's, I didn't realize that was electrum. I thought that was gold. Why don't we go ahead and we'll just make a bunch of this up. I need a faster alloy smelter as well. I think now that once I get these better circuits, I think it'll be easier to upgrade all these machines, because right now it is a bit of a drag trying to do the circuits. That was probably not, but like these, where are they? Like these, yeah, it's not difficult, but it just takes a lot. It takes 7 of these plastic circuit boards to make one, so that's kind of like the big issue. All right, so there is some electrum. Let's go ahead and turn those into foil. And then that just goes in the chemical reactor. 500 iron chloride or 1,000. So that's the other reason to maybe think about doing it this way. All right. Just throw those in there. And we will put that in there. So 8 electrum foil would be 2 ingots worth, so yeah, it needs what, 3 gold and 1 silver to make these, plus the epoxy sheets. So quite a lot. Now, is there an easier, like a better? No. So there's no way to like upgrade this recipe, it looks like. You're always only gonna get 1. Whereas these, you can upgrade it depending on the sheets. But this one doesn't look like it has that. How long is this? Yeah, this is 60 seconds. That is not short either. So I'm gonna think, I'll probably, in between episodes, I'll probably look into upgrading this. And I need to get my polytetrafluorine line, because it's still kind of It's a bit manual still. I don't have it like sorted out like my polyethylene. Alright, but there we go. There is my advanced circuit. We'll definitely take the epoxy sheets. Alright, and there we go. Okay, so the next thing that we need to do is get this nano CPU wafer. And to do this, I need a EV chemical reactor in the clean room, no less. So I'll have to craft this up. I need molten glowstone, which isn't a problem. Essential processing unit isn't too bad, but these raw carbon fibers, I don't have a lot of them. You can use the epoxid. So 1-to-1 it looks like. So polyethylene is a 4-to-1, 4-to-2. Molten epoxy is a 1-to-1, and so is that actually. But I don't know, that feels a bit bad using that as a item. Anyway, let me go ahead and craft up the chemical reactor here. I don't have an EV one, do I? No, I don't think I've ever crafted this. Alright, so this is easy. Obviously just the workstations, which are annoying, but just a motor and some stainless steel, so that's actually really easy. Alright, so we got the advanced chemical reactor here. Go ahead and I think we're going to take that titanium. And then this needs to be in the clean room. So let's go ahead and where should I put it? I guess. And this needs to be bigger, but I just don't want to deal with that. Actually, now that I have some auto crafting, it might not be too bad of a thing. Why don't I just realized this is not painted. I should paint this because I actually forgot what tier that was. Alright, let's throw that right there. Do I like that? Not really. I don't like how enclosed this is. Yeah. May have to redesign this just a bit. Anyway. Let's go ahead and borrow one of these for a second. Throw it in there. Alright. So we got that. Now we need this. So the nano CPU wafer is central processing unit. What? That's a diamond. Alright, I need to go get some of those. A diamond. I also gotta get some more glowstone dope wafers. I'm assuming it's 4 each. I'll just grab a stack of that. Alright, so diamond. And then those will go in here. Now I need to get the glowstone in there. Yeah, that's 4. Then I need 16 raw carbon fiber each. How many? I didn't even... I get... So I get 4 of those, so I did 4, so it's 16, so I need... What is that? Yeah. I need a stack of glowstone and then, ooh, 16 of those carbon fibers, though, is a bit annoying. So let's take a look. So, yeah, I could do a 4-to-2. Although I could do molten epoxide to a 1-to-1. let me go ahead and craft up some of these raw carbon fibers. I forgot to do that when I was making the chemical reactor, and we will come back. All right, so in the end, I decided to go with a molten epoxide, and as you can see, I am really glad I did because that is super fast, as opposed to trying to get like a 4-to-1 ratio. I'm not going to use all this, but I might as well. Got a couple stacks, I guess. So, and it only uses, I think, an entire stack of raw fiber is, I think it's one sheet, I guess it would be. I guess I could, now that I'm thinking about it, I have my fluid extractor right here. I could just have this facing this and then put in like a sheet. Like, and just, yeah, maybe I'll do that actually, now that I'm thinking about that. It'd probably be easier. No! It's annoying. Where'd you go? Alright, there we go. That was acting weird. Alright, so if I do that and then just turn them all to sheets, yeah, I think that's probably the... And then as I need them, I can just throw one in there. Make sure I have the plate. Yeah, all right. So we got our raw carbon fiber. I got my glowstone. Now it's 4 each. And I got my 16 of these. So, okay, what did I said it's 16 each. Right. So I have enough for, yeah. So I need 4 stacks of the stuff to do all those. I'm not going to do all of this yet because I may need some of these. I'll have a look at that, but this, I need to also smelt down some glowstone. And it's 4 each, so I guess that's 32. Luckily that's pretty fast as well. Let me grab the battery from over here. Alright. I've got to be a little careful with running both my combustion generators, because I am... That is too much for my one little distillery. Wait, where am I going? In here. Alright, is that on? Yeah. We'll do... Alright, so this will not work without the battery in there. There we go. So how much is this using? This is using, yeah, 1920. And it's 60 seconds. So this is a pretty intense recipe. Especially when it's not even on my... Do I have it connected? I do have it connected. So it is getting some power, but obviously not enough power to keep it full. So what is just 1 nanosupi wafer is just... I just need the 1 for the quest. And then after that, just cut them down. I'm assuming you get 8. Yep. So that's actually pretty good. So 8 of these will get you a stack of these things. And then these, I think only 1 is used. Yeah, only 1. So, I mean, that does... I mean, you do get quite a lot from that, so that's cool. I didn't even wait to make sure it registered. Oh, I need another battery. Forgot I had switched that. This is... yeah, it should be okay, I think, for now. I'm not running my blast furnace or anything. So I think after... we're getting kind of close to upgrading this. Because I'm working on getting the new circuit assembly machine, and then I just have my laser engraver, so I'll probably upgrade all these, and then I can run EV power into here, as opposed to having to do it this way. Alright, I am gonna put that back, though. I should just get another battery. I should make more batteries and just leave them in there, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. And those are... I guess we'll take that. The carbon fiber is so easy to make now with the epoxid. Alright, I'll throw those in there. I'll hold on to these. I'll hold on to that for now. And really quick, get rid of these weeds. I'm actually going to break that for now. Alright, so we got our... that. And then I'm assuming the next thing we need is the circuit assembly machine. So if I want to do these, I need the better circuit assembler. Yep. So now it is time to upgrade that. And this is going to take me some time. Because I think I need some more titanium. And these IV circuits are a bit rough. Anyway, we'll come back when I get this crafted up. So as I was crafting up the circuit assembler, I got this achievement for bad weather. Forget to build a roof above your machines. And I thought it was the miner, which I had moved to go get some more copper, but when I went over there, it was still around. So I don't know if I'm not sure if this just needs for a machine to catch on fire and you get the achievement, but then maybe the rain put the fire out. I don't know. But thankfully, I thought I was going to go back and lost a gold chest full of stuff, mine stuff, but it's still there, so I built a cobble roof over it. But I don't think there's any other... yeah, I don't have anything else that's... I was worried that maybe this exploded or something, but I really don't know. Anyway, so there is the two mainframes finally. This has taken me quite a while to put together here. Hate how the components don't go in. Emitter. Alright, so before I take that, let me just double check. I ended up crafting a sensor as well while I was doing this. I'll get both. Because the advanced assembly machine is after that quest. Now I'm going to take the titanium because I think my plastic circuit boards I may not need them as much anymore. I'm going to take those. Alright, so there we go. There are 3 variants of advanced circuits. The electronic circuit, the processor assembly, which I've been doing, and then the nanoprocessor. The nanoprocessor needs an EV circuit machine to be made, and a clean room. So there we go. We got that ready. So let's go ahead and switch this out. Now I'm going to have to borrow one of these again. Oh, I am really low. I'm going to turn that back on. Hopefully I have enough power to craft this. So let's go ahead and pull this out. Don't want to lose the soldering iron. Is that everything? Yep. Put down EV. And fill it with the soldering iron. All All right, so let's go ahead and get the components for this processor now, or is it Nanoprocessor I think we're doing? Yep. So obviously you can't do this one yet. We're still quite a ways away from that. This we can do. We got our, what are they called? Circuit board. Epoxy advanced circuit board. All right, so I'm going to do the pattern while we're here. Actually, I'm probably going to replace this. Yeah. So this is these are the top tier for each of those. Those are the easiest ways to make it, but this one is the old way. So we're going to go ahead and throw that in there. And I'm assuming there's probably nothing I'm going to need for this recipe. Like, I'm never going to need this one. I can always use the nanoprocessors, and they're just easier to make. So I think we're just going to go ahead and clear that and put the new one in. And I need to make some more of those SMD parts. Because those mainframes, holy cow, did those use a lot. I made about 200 of these, and I'm down to 84 already. So 888, fine electron wire, and the nano components. So one of those, and electron wire. Did I just happen to have 16? I did. Nice. And then we'll go ahead and craft the nanoprocessor. Let me just make sure I have everything in here. Actually, let's do that there, just because that's usually how they... Yeah, that's usually how they appear in the thing. All right. Is it only 8? Oh, it's only 8 electron wire. I thought it was 16. Whoops. Oh well. But there we go. There is our nanoprocessor. So much easier to make. Let's change that really quick to that. We'll do that to that. And save it. And now if we put that in there, I'm up to this tier. Now I'm going to replace the workstation with this extreme circuit, because now I can do those, I think. That will use 2 of these. And then some of the other components. It's similar to the other one. So like the workstation, that requires 2 of those, and then the same kind of components it looks like. Actually, let's do, was it EV tier? Yeah. So the workstation requires 2 of those, 4, 8, 16, 16. And this one requires 8, 8, 8, 8, 16. So it requires a couple more, but it doesn't require, like this one is the bottom. This was the beginning. Whereas if I do this one, I have to craft these. And to get this, I have to craft 2 of these. So it just gets a lot more expensive. And these plastic circuit boards are such a pain to make. All right, so there we go. I will take those. And then there we go. There is the tier for the processor line. So nanoprocessor, processor array. And there is probably a mainframe, yeah. So I can do, with these circuits, I can do all the way up to LUV now. So I can craft those, then I can use that to craft that, and then I can craft this all the way up to LUV. So we're making progress. That feels pretty good once you get the better circuits, just because it makes them quite a bit easier to craft. All right, but that's going to be it for this episode. Next episode, still trying to figure out what I want to do. I really kind of got to get my power situation sorted out here. Because as we can see, I'm not even running that much and I'm draining the stuff like crazy. But before I do that, I want to continue with the oil, like combustion. But I think I may be wanting to upgrade. Like I upgraded my steam to a better turbine. I'm thinking maybe upgrading the combustion to the, I don't remember what the name of it is. Here it is. Yeah, combustion engine. So I may upgrade those two to the upgraded, the multi-block version of these two. It's just more efficient. And before I do that though, I think it is time to upgrade my diesel fuel to cetane boosted diesel. So I think we'll get into that next episode and take a look from there. But anyway, that's going to be it for today. So thanks for watching and have a good one.